if you can allow yourself to incorporate the Sedona method into every part of your life, you'll find that your relationships get better, your your well-being gets better, even your finances will increase, because the thing that's holding us back the most is that feeling of constriction inside, that feeling of I'm not enough or I don't have enough. Stress and tension and anxiety and anger, saying and doing things that we later regret. All that sabotages even our best intent. So with the Sedona method, if you allow yourself to incorporate it, you'll find that it will keep giving gifts for the rest of your life. So one of the things that you'll find is that you're always doing something with your emotions. You're either suppressing them or expressing them. What I mean by that is you're either pushing them down or denying or moving away from them, or you're expressing them. And rarely do you actually let them go. With the Sedona method, you can learn the balancing point between expression on one side and expression on the other. And that balancing point is just doing this inside, is letting go. And by the way, this is what a release looks like inside. You start in prayer hands, although you don't have to pray, and then you open your hands inside as though you're going to welcome someone you really care about. And by the way, several people have asked if that's what's being referred to in our audio program when I do prayer hands. It's just doing this. This is what welcoming looks like. This is what letting go looks like. This is what diving in looks like. And this is what holistic releasing looks like. It all looks the same because you're just opening inside. And because you're always doing something with your emotions, learning how to start letting them go can be really simple because you always have a choice. And it's a great choice to choose to let go. And one of the ways that you can start really making a difference in your life is by beginning and ending things with releasing. Now, of course, you could begin the day with releasing. Just a minute or two of releasing in the morning, and you'll find your whole day will feel more relaxed, more at ease. You'll feel more capable. You'll feel more present. You'll feel more alive. And you'll remember this tool throughout your whole day. You can also end your day with releasing. And just by looking over the day and seeing if there are things about your day that you're wanting to change or wanting to fix or don't like or just still have a feeling about, and if you just open and let go inside, you'll find that you'll get to sleep much more quickly, you sleep more deeply, you wake up less. And also if you wake up in the middle of the night, do the same thing. Just let go. We often try to shut our mind up, but if you let go instead, the mind may get noisier just for a second, and then it will get quiet, and you'll sleep like a baby. Another thing that's really helpful is if you're about to go into a meeting and you're feeling a little tense or a little anxious or a little nervous or a little angry at some of the people in the meeting, if you just let go for a minute or two, the whole meeting will be absolutely different in a really positive way than it would have without the letting go. And the other thing you can do is when you're starting a new project, you can let go and you'll get off to a much better start. And when you're ending a project, you'll find that you'll be able to just let it go and move on to the next task. And of course, if you get bogged down anywhere in the middle, letting go will get you unhooked and ready to start moving again. Another thing that's really helpful is as you use this process, you'll start to see very profound changes in behavior, in attitude, in state of mind. You'll find yourself feeling calmer and happier, more capable, more open, more alive. And the mind tends to ignore that and just focus on the next problem. So one of the ways you can break that habit is to actually write down the gains or insights that you're having as you're doing this process. Just by writing it down, you're breaking that pattern of always reinforcing the negative, and you're starting to focus on what's already right in this moment. And it will help encourage you to keep going. And so, one last thing is that if you allow yourself to just be open to the possibility that incorporating this into your life will really make a difference. You'll find ways on your own to start doing that. For instance, have you ever tried to take a deep breath when you're feeling stressed and it doesn't seem to help? Well, if you release instead, it will be like taking lots of deep breaths. Or if you ever got really angry at someone and you were told, you remember, oh, I'm supposed to count to 10, but you just got more angry the more you counted. Well, if you let go, you won't explode. You won't say or do something that you later regret. And also, if you already have the audio program or you get the audio programs, any of them, you'll find that the more you listen to the audio programs, the more you'll get out of them. So in the beginning, what I recommend is that you listen to at least one CD or one recording every day or every few days if your schedule doesn't allow for every day. And I would run through the program several times until you really get the hang of it. Then anytime you need to, you can go back and review any part of it, and maybe every 6 months or every 9 months, you can start from the beginning and do the whole thing again. And anytime you need support in this moment, what you can do is go to the specific part of the audio program that you think will be most helpful. For instance, if you're feeling resistant or you're feeling like there's lots of things in your life that you'd like to change, you can go to that audio program and let that all go. If you find that you're getting stuck in wanting to control or wanting approval or you're feeling insecure, you can go to that part of the program that helps you with that. And there's a part of the program that will help you with relationships. So if you need to feel better in a relationship or you need to create that perfect relationship, anytime that's important to you, you can review that section of the course. And there's a whole section on health and well-being. So you can review that section if you're having any kind of health challenge. And plus, one of the most commonly reported benefits of letting go is an increase in abundance. And we have a whole section of the course on that. And anytime you want an aid in that, you can just watch that as well. So the more you put into this, the more you'll get out of it. Whether you've been doing it a long time and you're just reviewing it, or you're just getting back into it, or this is your first exposure, make it a habit. Spend the 30, 60, or 90 days required, actually 100, which is more than 3 months. And if you spend the time, you'll find this skill just becomes natural. And you'll be finding all sorts of amazing ways to have this help you in having, being, and doing whatever you choose. So thank you for listening, and allow yourself to apply yourself to this process. The more you do, the more you'll be ecstatic. Bye.